Exterminator here. Guys are very confident with Exterminator, aren't you?
No problem.
We're looking at a scoop and stab technique from Exterminator.
From Hereford, X-Terminator.
Watch for the pneumatic lift at the front of the ramming spike. The aluminium sheets, 25mm thick. 2 hatchback car starter motors provide the power for speeds up to 20 miles an hour, the quickest in the field.
My name is Marlon, this is Paul, and Simon can't be here today as well. This is our robot, Exterminator. The main weapon is the spike, which we're going to try and impale as many people as possible on. We've got a lifting mechanism to try and stop people driving off, and a self-righting mechanism if we get flipped over.
Roboteers, stand by.
You wouldn't believe it, but Exterminator's the lighter robot here, with Marlon Pritchard, a part-time DJ, and Paul Lewis, who wants to be a pro golfer, and there's Hefty, with Stuart Reynolds and Bernard Mosley, Darren Brown.
Activate.
Hefty, all flower power, peace and love, apart from that front spike. And look there, also the deadly pneumatic spike on the top of Exterminator. The front scoop as well looks solidly designed and dangerous, but how manoeuvrable. Can get up to 20 miles an hour, Exterminator. The spike impaled on the top of Hefty and strong enough to lift Hefty almost up on its side and against the arena wall. Now there, it rolls Hefty up and over. Have they got any sort of Stream X self-righting mechanism? I don't think so. Killalot in the background comes in for the kill. And now, can the Hefty boys get their robot up and running? I don't think so. Towards the pit, all that paintwork. Sir Killalot has its own fan club. And Hefty has its own grave and is about to be dumped therein. That's the end of Hefty. Exterminator through him very quickly.
Cease.
This was the moment that was key. Down came the spike. Hefty was impaled, couldn't get away, lifted and tossed. And of course, that's the cue for Killalot to enter. Revving up to come in for the kill. And that was the coup de grace.
Hefty stumbles at the first hurdle. Exterminator, the winner.
Well, you did the trick. Well done. And no damage, really, either.
No,
I can
really.
see. Hardly a scratch. Good, because that's lovely paintwork, isn't it? Nice bit of paintwork there. Well done, guys.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Okay, you heard that there,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see when we come out.
Look, I have drawn your robot in the sweep. I haven't told you this until now. Now the pressure's on, I'm going to tell you. I need this robot to win so that I can buy everyone champagne at the end of the robot series.
No problem.
Excellent.
Yes?
We should do our
Yeah,
best.
we'll have
You
a go.
included. You included.
Oh, well, that's good.
So you're going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So better.
But what you don't know, Philippa, is that the winner of the sweepstake actually gets a bag full of nuts and bolts to build their own robot. Perhaps we'll see a life-size Philippa robot in the next series. This, though, is Judge
stand by.
Shred with Alan and Paul Blakeman. Tense, nervy, Exterminator, Paul Lewis, Marlon Pritchard. There's Marlon with the beard.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
And it's Exterminator whizzing across the arena floor at up to 20 mile an hour. And don't forget, it has that great pickaxe on the front as well, causing the damage in the previous battle against Hefty, you'll remember. Judge Shred looking to get those pincers in action with a great PSI value powered by CO2, but it's Exterminate! Exterminate! Judge Shred pushed towards the pit! Judge Shred! PSI! CO2! KO! TTFN! Ta-ta for now! Judge Shred! Over and out! Right on the edge of the pit! Hanging on in there! But surely, it's goodbye for now. Yes, I think so. Matilda and Killalot. Oh, listen to the circular saw. That is just like going to the dentist and having the old drill in your mouth. Oh, that sent shivers down my spine.
Judge Shred proving that it's impossible to crawl your way out of the pit of oblivion. X-Terminator goes through to the next round. Let's hear it for X-Terminator!
Said we were going to let you dance.
I know. My robot in the sweep. I'm going to be a rich woman. Fantastic. Well done.
Roboteers, stand by.
To take on the reigning champions, X-Terminator. There are the controls, Marlon Pritchard and Paul Lewis. And there are the kings, Panic Attack, Kim Davis at the controls and young Michael.
Activate.
Kim loves his photography. Well, he wants a snap of himself on the victor's rostrum again, but it's X-Terminator with the pickaxe. Spike coming down on the attack of Panic Attack early on. Spinning Kim Davis. Just to baffle. X-Terminator, prepare to be terminated, says the slogan on the back. Tall. X-Terminator, 94.5 centimetres in height. Panic Attack, certainly more manoeuvrable, but by far actually the slower of the two robots in a race, and now being pushed across the arena floor by X-Terminator. Slightly the lighter of the two, X-Terminator, about a kilo lighter, no more than that. But the stronger, it would seem, slamming Panic Attack on the arena wall. And it's X-Terminator's spike, which has been a key feature of this heat, right from the very start in the first battle against Hefty. And what can Panic Attack do here now? Needs to catch X-Terminator out, attack side on, but lost an opportunity there. X-Terminator again, crashes the spike down, bashes Panic Attack against the arena wall and towards Sergeant Bash, and the champions are in trouble here now. Sergeant Bash has them gripped, Panic Attack turning away. X-Terminator comes in and slams Bash. That's a risky manoeuvre. And all this time, Panic Attack can't get those front spikes into action. There we can see the front camera again on shunt. That's a better move by Panic Attack. Now can they turn X-Terminator up and over? This could be crucial. A crucial moment. X-Terminator rolling. Goodness me, very, very lucky. Went piggyback up and over and came down right side up. Now it's Panic Attack on the aggressive. In comes Killalot. What a heat final this is. Panic. You might be in a couple of moments, champs, because Killalot has you gripped. But meanwhile, X-Terminator is up on its side. Have they been immobilised here? Kim Davis looks grim. But I think X-Terminator has been immobilised. Well, you can still see the tracks are spinning underneath, but they are very worried. The lights are on, but there's no one at home, boys. In comes Panic Attack again, X-Terminator. They're trying to get righted once again. Well, Panic Attack, this is a performance of champions. Exterminator now being pursued, harangued and harassed by the horrible house robots. Off goes the chain, and that is the end now for Exterminator. Started so strongly in this heat final. Oh dear, they know it. They know they've done magnificently to get this far, but it's all over for them. Chained to the house robots, shunt slams, Killalot pulls, taunts, teases, torments, tortures. Terminated, yes, you have been. And Panic Attack,
Cease.
I thought had been beaten, but it's Panic Attack who go through to the series semi-finals. What went wrong with Exterminator? Well, that's key. Look at the CO2 gas escaping. And that was the end of their their self-running mechanism. And that's why Panic Attack have won it. Exterminator, when flicked up and over on its side, without the Shremek powered by the CO2 canister, which must have been punctured, they lacked the ability to right themselves. And that's when the house robots killed off their dreams. Exterminated.
Well, Exterminator has been terminated. Panic Attack go through to the series semi-finals. You were confident. You thought you were going to rumble them. What happened?
Oh, didn't work out that way.
Your pickaxe didn't seem to have the power to get right deep inside his works.
we lost the air altogether, and that's why we couldn't self-right either. So we lost it all.
Never mind, will you come back next year?
Definitely,
next
we'll
year.
be back.
You'll be back with a stronger, bigger, badder robot, I hope.
That's right.
Bigger spike.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for X-Terminator!